going to, oh, Jesus. Hold on. I forgot that I messed up my screen case with glue. Might have to take the case off. Let me see. Is it blurry? It looks a little blurry. Giving a landscape mode stream a go. And I don't know. Is it in portrait mode? Is this in portrait mode or landscape mode? I thought it was gonna be portrait mode. Hello. It is in portrait, so I'm on the side. It has an option for whoops. It has an option for how do you say, landscape mode, but I guess it was lying. I hit landscape and alright, well, because landscape figure you can see so much more, so I have a, ooh, yes, let me show you these first. The potatoes are doing really nice. Oh yeah, I believe 2 varieties, because this one is totally different from these. And it's potatoes, so I still gotta fill it about to here, and then when they grow all, I'll fill it like to here. And then the whole pot will fill with potatoes rather than just a cluster. Oops. So, better shot of that. So, top of pot of soil. I've managed to get it pretty much here, but this dog is a wild cops. So the soil's a little dry, however, it might make it a little lighter. Got caught in the Christmas lights there. So I got this as far as I go. The pistachio. Oh. Alright. The pistachio pastry did me some energy. This pot was all the way back there. So those are nice. Alright. I need palm thatching for those. I get good at this tripod. It's got a handle. This is my grandpa's. Palm thatching at the bottom goes a long ways in these pots to keep them from drying out so fast. This is just a chunk of palm. Yeah. But it's spongy and it'll keep water. Just keeps the pots from drying out so fast because they do dry out fast. Anyways. Last few days kind of took a break from plants, let some things grow out. It's so moist, this stuff. And it doesn't mold. I've never had an issue with it. And I'll use just about anything. I'll even take, you know those pots that are fabric? Well, a lot of times when the roots get, you have to cut them off, especially if things stay in there for a while. But that fabric you can cut into squares to put in the bottom of your pots. You know, it gets the water a chance to stop before draining fully out. Because instead of watering the soil to moisten it back up, because it will just make it too heavy to continue to move, I'm just going to fill the pots and then water the pots. It's very dry, but this was sitting in full sun for a long time. But I'm very close to being out of soil. A little bit of something. I'm doing this ass backwards, but it's okay. This is for Everglades tomatoes. They are very hardy tomato plants, and I definitely probably should just wet the water first, because this is like extraordinarily dry. It's just gonna, the water's just gonna fall right out, isn't it? Okay, let me get some water. Crap. The water thing is all the way at the front. This one's just broken. I'm going to use this pot to grow some food, sweet potatoes and some herbs and greens. Just pack it full. Really just going to throw a bunch of seeds in it and see what happens, because thyme is not the easiest material to clean up. So dry. I get more water. Church. This this is the Stella, so you'll see him now that he's worn himself out. Hi, George. Where'd he go? George. Nice. My hands are dirty. Got one ready to go. Doesn't want to block their view. Tomato. Put this. Yeah, I'll put this before. I guess they stink. One time, so he's lying, and he runs by so fast. I'm gonna go put him up so you could get some water. Come on, George. Oh, geez. Yeah. Hope everyone's having a perfect day. This is that African mint potato, and it's doing really nicely. And you can see a little bit of the root. I am still so enamored by this, and it's a real treat to watch grow. A few things are popping up, but mainly just tomato plants popping up, and every seed thing, even ones I didn't plant the tomatoes in. So this way. One person actually messaged me on Marketplace and said, don't forget to tell people you only need one. And it's true, you only need one Everglades tomato. It's self-seeding. So I haven't seen one last all year or like them pop up throughout the year, but as soon as it hits spring again, these pop up everywhere. It's a really good, like, nice little reminder that spring is springing. When you start seeing these, let's see, the streams, I meant to charge my other phone so y'all could go in KYNTO to comment because they'll read the comments out. And I'll be real, these streams are getting a little lonely. So I'm streaming extensively to help like kind of curb loneliness because it's like just so strife these days. And different in cities because I feel like, you can't even hear people. I can't even hear people having conversations right now. And just not adjusting well to this new world, I suppose. And I feel like my life pre-pandemic is just gone. I'm at a loss as far as like life meaning, to be totally honest. I try to give my own life meaning with plants, walks, but I don't really go walks. It's so lonely feeling. It's so ridiculous sounding, but it is. And I've always been pretty kept to myself, and like loneliness was never something I guess I really experienced. Small town, everybody knows each other, but there's so much space in between houses and places that you don't really run into many people out here. When you do, it's just for a second, passing by, a quick wave maybe. And when I do find like event or like community events and stuff, it's always just so out of reach where I can't make it. And let me grab another tray of tomatoes. Right in front of me. I thought there was a ton of these tomatoes I had to pluck. Yeah, right in front of me. I have quite a few I gotta plant. Actually, I gotta get the elderberry starts in larger than these pots. I love so much this. You push it. It makes it feel like candy. Even COD is getting lonely because I like strategizing, but I haven't really found anybody to play with consistently and stream with. But in public lobbies, just people don't respond at all to me. Well, like, to the point, for the longest time I was convinced my mic was broken or I had the volume down too low. So once I turned the volume up, and somebody like the whole time I'm like, oh, like trying to strategize with folk, and nobody's responding. But then I started like eating something, and somebody's like, dude, turn your mic down. And I was like, what? People can hear me this whole time? They're just straight up not. So that's very loneliness inducing also. It's just, so sometimes like I'll even be like, yeah, there's people over there. I think we should try to get alpha. Like, doesn't work though. The DC trees back. Got all those done. Just water my ground through stuff. Yeah, them stuff seems old dry. Look at that. $7 a piece. But prices are always negotiable. That's just what I listed them for. If someone wants them for $1, like literally just take them because they're I have too many. I've gotten like 100 messages locally to get Everglades tomatoes, but either too far, which is a reoccurring thing, or just I don't know, they disappear. It's a separate message folder for Marketplace and Facebook. So I'm guessing like people are just forgetting to look at that because that's what happened to me. I was listening so much and I was like, I wonder if people are gonna start like seeing this stuff. And it turns out I had a bunch of messages but didn't see them. Everglades tomatoes. There's that. This is such a downer mood. Really I just don't know what happened to life. Yeah. That's why I could give a shit less about politics because I'm miserable. And yeah, all sides can quite frankly, like engage in fellatio. I have some ideas for streams, because I really got to get myself out of this creative rut. I'm more than happy to stream through it because this is something so universal, but you know, only talked about here and there. Creative ruts, it feels like a void. It feels like something stuck in your throat or something, and like you physically can't move. Sometimes I'll lay there and lay there thinking, what happens if I couldn't? And like, it's just crazy that there's so much control. So outside, streams of food, potting sprouts and bulbs. I was gonna do that today. I have a ton of KYNTO bulbs that need pots, and a ton of pots that need KYNTO bulbs. Painting, really wanting to clear some blank spaces. Shells, I have a bunch of shells to sort, and attempting to draw plants. I really want to learn how to draw plants so I could make my own little plant ID guide or like a plant like calendar journal. I have to make some incense cones like today, and I thought that would be really fun to stream. These are all like things that usually are quite lonely, and being able to pop on a stream has been a brilliant change of my routine for the last few years. Crafts, got copper crafts, resin crafts, slowly getting set up for resin. Embroidery, I have a lot of clothes that need upcycled. The Florida swamps have not been kind to my wardrobe, which, you know, pose are how we express ourselves without words, and that's why I might not be into like fashion classically, and I could give a shit less for a logo. Like if I'm gonna be a billboard, like some of my bills gotta get paid first. Like come on, I want no LV. Like Lord Vanguard, just good on it. And the original reason for monograms to identify leather manufacturing, very cool story. But it's just become like a billboard thing, and like the quality isn't even there. And the quality across the board is just insufferable right now. And like I'm wearing essentially rags. It's a very faded, very old skirt, and well, this is just so I have something to wipe my hands up. KYNTO disc cup. Been really wanting to. Oh yeah, arts and crafts inspired by artifacts. I want to get some like to organize my own mind, but also have kind of a schedule and themed streams. I'm trying to figure out the best time and day. Arts and crafts inspired by artifacts, so is exactly how it sounds. Looking through global artifacts and then trying to make some stuff inspired by them. Neurographic doodles, neurographic art, even if drawing isn't your thing, entirely. I could just, I could say so much about it, and well, I can't really. It's great. It's really. When I'm in a deep creative rut, I don't doodle a lot. I don't write a lot, but when I don't do that, I'm actively losing muscle memory and control in my hands. And like when you're doodling, if you need a straight line, you need a straight line, and like your hands will start feeling unsure without use and practice. And I already have shaky hands, and I already can't draw the same thing twice. So I really do like having something that just keeps a pencil in my hands. And the neurographic doodles, if you look it up, neurographic art, and it's literally you scribble on a piece of paper, round the curves with a Sharpie, and then color in the channels, if you will. They always come out stunning, really tripped out, really trippy patterns, and kind of emerges really, really nice. And you could round it off with doodles at anything. There's really half the channels will be like, no, you can't do that because that's not proper, and half the other people are like, well, you could do what you want. And then the other remaining is like, you could do what you want, but it's not neurographic. So who knows? But it was come about by a I don't know why I can't talk as soon as I hit stream. I really need myself a little co-person. I live very far from everyone I knew, and haven't seen them in a long time because of the distance. But it's starting to eat me away, for real. So I would love so much. Anybody, feel free to join in the stream. It could be split screen, it could be through KYNTO. My whole life I've longed for like a group of people to just like discuss ideas and create with and learn new things. Whether it be like one day we're learning about, you know, like ant rubies, like the anthill rubies. The next time we might be going a little too overboard in Scythian artifacts. But like just learning stuff, anything, it'd just be really nice. Loneliness is eating away at my soul, and I feel like a gaping void in my chest, like a physical void, and I just can't escape it because I don't know, and time is going by so fast, and I just feel like I'm screaming into a void, and I don't know. I'm a little homesick, and I'm just not feeling like myself anymore. I haven't for a while, but I'm so entrenched in my own thoughts that at least like my mind stays active. And but I don't know. I think I'm just like a little sad or something. Because just kind of my mind feels empty, and like usually my thoughts are racing, endless supply. Right now it just feels empty. Like if it was a vessel, it would sound extremely hollow. And like I do like hint towards like feeling this way, but everyone says the same thing. Like, oh, you have to be okay being alone. This and that. It's like I'm okay being alone, but like for the rest of my life, like I don't know what to. I don't know what to live for without people and the exchange of ideas. Because I can keep myself content. That's not the issue. I want to be content with people, like groups of people going to explore areas. Everybody's become so separated and also like still entrenched in isolation mode that I guess like everything in moderation, right? But how do you moderate? Well, like, I mean, you can't just make people appear, and it's not like, oh, just go out. Well, there's no where to go out to, but it's not even that. Like, sitting around in the grass, like talking about stuff, or like in person, not like at bars or clubs or this or that, or in the middle of the night. Fishing, hiking. I used to just I don't know what I'm trying to say. I just very lost in life personally, and I don't know. I just know I need people in my personal life, and it's just like gridlock or something, like social gridlock. That's it. Social gridlock. The endangered individual. Anyway, I hope everyone has a beautiful day. I think I'm going to skedaddle and maybe do some attempts at getting some stuff made. That always makes me feel like I exist and that I want to exist. I don't know, I can't get myself pumped for some more plans by myself. Oh, make some crabs by myself. Maybe I'll play some cards by myself. I'm gonna learn what by myself. like I am losing my mind. And yeah. But anyway, happy trails. Probably gonna play some. I don't know. I really have to get Etsy, some Etsy thirst traps made. I really want to make some ads for, because I've been putting off taking pictures because I kind of overthink the pictures, like, and I don't know. And also I made the stuff like not right now, so it's not fresh in my eyes anymore, and I just see like all the imperfections or tarnished wire and stuff like that. And for the life of me, I can't list something if I am worried about like that kind of thing, because Etsy is very strict, and people think, and I've never had a bad review, I've never had a refund or anything like that, but I want to keep it like that. And for some reason, it's one of my biggest fears, listing something, A, getting there late because I live nowhere near a post office, but B, because something's tarnished or something like that, and then the money just disappears from your account. You get very little warning, little to no warning, and which is no reason to avoid. I just, I don't know. Try to get a bunch of plants started just to have something available on Marketplace, and just like some minor amounts of cash coming in to get new varieties to then propagate and learn to. But I don't know. No one's showing up for the tomatoes. And I'm kind of hesitant in starting other things, because that's what I did the first time, is I started a bunch and it all fried. So, I don't know. I don't really have many people to plan life stuff with. I'm just frazzled. Anyway, love y'all. I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day. And feel free to, I think I finished reading this. Oh yeah, desk overhead, dead stock, and treasure boxes. I need a co-star on this. I don't know. I am losing my mind talking to myself, and I long so much for just, I don't know. Where is everybody? Moved. All of my closest friends have left the state, so. It's just, last year really is, all the time that went by started hitting me, and it's not like, that's not like a feeling that just disappears. And I feel like I just, I don't know, I have to really put myself out there even more. I've been looking up like, just more local things happening and community things. Tried to find like beach cleaning groups and see if there's any carpools, but I am just a little stir crazy. Anyway, happy dress, love y'all. Beautiful day.